Morning peeps, I'm back with a very quick video concerning Virgil van Dijk, who's gone and got himself injured. He's done his abductor muscle in. I did say the only way I could stop him getting points is to buy him, and it's been a roaring success. Unfortunately, it's also given me another problem in what to do with a prick. So we're going to have to work it out. Now, the first thing is, this abductor injury, which isn't on that page, is on this page. If it's a grade 1, which is like a minor one, it's 2 to 3 weeks. It's the glutes, basically. So it affects running, jumping, kicking, all the things Gabriel likes to do. Abductor injury stops him doing. So if it's a minor one, it's 3 weeks. If it's a medium one, it's 6 weeks. If it's a really bad one, it's 12 weeks plus, maybe even surgery. So you wouldn't want that. But if it is a grade 1, then it's 3 weeks. So first thing we're going to do is see what that means in terms of deadlines. Now, 3 weeks is the 7th to 9th, which is a bit dodgy, I think, which is Arsenal away at Villa. That's cutting it fine. But a month away from now, a whole month, is Arsenal at home to Wolves, which is game week 16. And you're going to want him, I think. If you sell him, come game week 16 and he's fit again and they're home to Wolves, you're going to be worried, aren't you? So I've looked at my team between now and then, and I don't need him. I mean, I can bench him. I can bench him for 12, 13, 14, 15, 4 whole weeks, 4 whole game weeks. I can actually bench him for. The issue is his price is going to drop. And it's going to drop fast, I suspect. I mean, it was nearly going up tonight. If people hadn't started selling him in the last hour before the price changes, he might well have gone up again tonight. They could not wait. They could not wait, Pete. So he's 6.6 million. I paid 6.5 for him, which isn't kind of good because his first price drop is free, but then it really starts hurting me. After every drop hits me in the pocket. Whereas most for you, if you paid 6 million for it, it's only every time he drops twice that you lose 0.1. And that's 0.1 in your profit. Mine will actually be 0.1 investment. That's not good. But this season, I think you have to decide whether you care about money or not. Because if you do find out it's a grade 1, which I think is the most important thing, is that we wait. We have to wait until we find out prognosis on this injury because it makes quite a big difference. And the other thing, of course, is how your team's set. Do you need him? You need to make a transfer. I mean, I'm lucky. I've got Virgil van Dijk. A lot of you haven't. A lot of you have got free transfers. So I think if you've got free transfers with nothing to spend them on, it makes a lot more sense to sell him. I mean, you can sell him and then you can buy him back. For me, with only one free transfer, using 2 of them on Gabriel seems a bit much. Although the upside, of course, is that I don't lose any money on him. I probably will sell it. If it is going to be 4 weeks, that's a long time to be having price fall. He'll go down a lot, I think. But the key point is I won't be selling him this week. I don't think he'll fall twice this week. So I don't need to sell him yet. Is the main thing. Because, like I said, I don't need him. I just play enjoy. But you guys, if you've got transfers, if you haven't got Virgil van Dijk, you might decide to sell him because Liverpool have got Forest at home, West Ham away, Sunderland at home, Leeds away, Brighton at home, Tottenham away, and Wolves and Leeds at home. That is like 8 fixtures up top. And it's the reason I've got Van Dijk. And it's also the reason why I'm very annoyed Gabriel's injury, because Van Dijk, I've held him all this time for these fixtures, thinking I had a good differential. When if I'd known Gabriel was going to get injured, I could have just got him now. You know what I mean? So FPL throwing a curveball again. A lot of times FPL does not reward careful planning. You know, it's not like chess, which nearly always rewards planning. FPL doesn't. Often it's a complete waste of time. Something happened, I mean, your entire plan was wasted. It was like my plan last year to get rid of Salah in game week 29. And then he got injured. Haaland got injured and everyone. You know, it's just like crazy people. Right, so, yeah, it depends on your own team, basically. But if you are upping and umming and ahhing, remember we have got free hits, a lot of us. So you get to game week 13, which is when I make my decision. I think by then we'll know the extent of the Gabriel injury. So we'll have a lot better idea of what to do with him. I mean, my transfer for this week will be, go back again. I've already put it in, but my transfer for this week is going to be probably Reinders to Semenyo. To take a -4 now and get Bimo in for Reinders and get rid of Gabriel, but I'm not going to do that. I don't want to take a -4. I might reconsider if he's out for a season or something. Right, so we get to game week 13. And if you've got Gabriel, which most of you have, there's always the option to free hit. You know, even if he is a problem for you next week, but you want to hold him because he's coming back in 3 or 4 weeks, then you can use your free hit. Again, the downside is that the majority of players of this game won't be using a free hit. And his price will probably be falling while you're using your free hit. You're probably going to drop twice, I'd say, because there's bound to be somebody next week in the defensive ranks that can fall. Maybe it'll even be Virgil van Dijk. And whoever it is, all those Gabriel owners are going to go running, aren't they? The majority of the community are not patient. If they hear he's back in 3 weeks, they're not going to keep him. We're going to sell him. Downside is I don't really need a free. I've already got Thiago, got Haaland. I've only got 2 Palace players. Their fixture isn't great. A lot of people have got 3 and they want to run away. So if I am going to sell him, then next week is the time to do it. And there are good options next week. You can either go to a Man City defender, you know, Leeds at home. I heard something today about Guardiola that he either starts or he doesn't. He never subs on, basically. He's only subbed on twice in his entire Man City career. I don't know if this is true or not, and apparently one of those was his debut. So you don't have to worry about him coming on for a one-pointer. You know, if he doesn't start, he doesn't play, so you get someone off your bench. So that makes him kind of more appealing to me in a way. So I don't mind having a Man City player that misses weeks, as long as I get a full game out of them when they do play. So I could go with Guardiola. I mean, he could easily miss that Leeds match, couldn't he? You know, we might hear on the deadline, for example, but he's not playing. But I could still... I know you can't, can you? You can't make a transfer. Well, I guess I could. No, I could still make the early transfer on him. Still make the early transfer. And if I hear he's not starting, then I can press a free hit. Yeah, that's an option. So I can get a City defender in for game week 13. Get rid of Gabriel. Avoid the price drops. And go in with something like that. I mean, a lot of people would be on free hit. They'd probably have someone like Guardiola on their free hit. They'd all have Thiago. So it wouldn't be too different from free hit teams. But I've actually worked out I do not need Gabriel until game week 16. So if it is only 2 or 3 weeks, I definitely keep him, I think. Like I said, if you've got loads of transfers, you'll probably take him out just to avoid the price drops and then buy him back for that Wolves match. Because you never know with injuries as well. I mean, even if it is 2 or 3 weeks, you never know with Arteta. You never know with injuries. You know, he could tweak it or something. It might turn out to be longer than first thought. And it could be an issue. So basically, I think all we have to do now is wait for more information and then decide what we're doing, because it's not particularly good news, is it? But at the worst, it's a 4-point hit, isn't it? Really, at the end of the day, that's the worst thing that can happen, is minus 4 points. And it could well be that even for minus 4, it could be worth it just to avoid all those price falls over the next 3 or 4 weeks. It's hard to say how much you lose, isn't it, really? Because like they might all happen straight away. I mean, a lot of people can sell him before he falls twice in price. And the ones that don't sell him, if they haven't sold him by then, maybe they'll hang on to him. All we need now is a Saka injury in international break, isn't it? Or a Rice. You know, Arsenal are starting to look a bit thin on the ground, aren't they? I know they have got players returning, but defensively, Gabriel's a big loss. I don't know how Saliba is, but Calafiori came off as well. So basically, I think the key fixture is that game week 16. When they're playing, you know, I don't think it matters too much if we haven't got him for Villa. But game week 16 at home to Wolves, if he's going to be back for then, it makes me think I won't bother selling him, to be quite honest. Because that's such a nice fixture. And it's also in a week when a lot of my defenders don't have great fixtures. You know, like Palace are playing Man City. Bournemouth were away to Man United. So I do actually need him. Or if not him, a decent option for game week 16. Maybe I should even just get Collins. Maybe I should get Collins because he has a great fixture in 16. He frees up a ton of money. He's going to play every game. There's another Brentford defender as well, isn't there? One that takes the throw-ins, who's supposed to be really good. So I could just go with Collins. We'll find out who he is now, peeps. What's his name? It is Coyote, 0.4 owned, 4.5 million. Who has looked really good. He has looked really good, but he's not a DEFCON man. And there's Van der Berg as well. He's a DEFCON man. Or there's Collins, who is home to Burnley in game week 13. So he ticks a lot of boxes. I could buy him at the beginning of the week without having to worry about whether he was going to start or not. I know he's got a fantastic fixture in game week 13. Game week 14, I don't need him anyway. Game week 15, I don't need him. Game week 16, he's home to Leeds. Game week 17, he's got Wolves. Probably play Virgil then, bench and Jai, who will be gone anyway. It'll all change by then. So that looks like a plan. That looks like a plan. So I don't think I will hold Virgil. I don't think I will hold Gabriel if he's going to be out for like 4 weeks or whatever. Because he's just going to lose so much money, and I can't afford to lose all that money on him. I haven't got the buffer like you guys who paid $6 million for him do. You know, you've got Virgil van Dijk to go to. I'm going to go to a Brentford defender. I think I am. I think I am. Just having no Europe and everything and being 100% nailed at this time of the season is quite important, isn't it? And he's got the good fixtures when I want him. And more importantly, he frees up a hell of a lot of money. He frees up a lot of money so I can load up on my Boomos or whoever I want to get in midfield. Even Palmer in a few weeks is a possibility, isn't he? Semenyo to Palmer in 3 weeks' time. Never have enough money, Pips. You never have enough money in this game. Anyway, I'll talk to you all later. Cheers for now. And my only advice I've really got for you all is wait and see the extent of his injury. And if you've got free transfers, take him out. If you haven't, it's a bit more tricky. Got to try and work out what you're doing. But I do think he is going to lose quite a bit of value if he's out for 3 or more weeks. He's going to lose a lot of value because it's come at a time when Liverpool have got great fixtures. So why wouldn't you go there? Especially as so many other people are going to be going there now. But it'd be risky not having them. But like I said, it's really annoying for me because Virgil van Dijk was a great differential. Anyway, peeps, I'm off now and I'll talk to you in a few days, probably when we find out what the extent of that injury is. So cheers for now, peeps, and I'll talk to you all later.